Hello everybody, I am Marscapone and this is Minecraft. Welcome back. You might be wondering where we are. And we're at the salmon farm. Fish farm. There's not a lot of fish in it right now. It's something I'm working on. Something else I've been working on is a little base of operation here at the salmon farm. And it's an interesting building. It might be a little too interesting, as in weird, but I kind of like it. What I did is I followed the shape of the circle here and mirrored it on this side, and then basically put a roof on it. Yeah, it's not quite done. I think the outside's as good as done. The inside, we have some bunk beds for if the fishermen spend the night overnight here, stay overnight. And there's a fish. I don't really know. Maybe put some chests here or something. I don't know if I wanna. Maybe even a little kitchen, or what else could they need? They're not supposed to be here very long, I guess. Just come in here, check, feed the fish, and go back home. I don't know. Here's a little dock to, well, for when you arrive or when you want to leave. So here's what it looks like from this side. So yeah, from here you can see the strange shape it has. I kind of like it though. It's kind of cute, I guess. It's a weird building. So yeah, quite pleased with this. And this is what it looks like from afar. The only thing I'm thinking now is maybe I should copy these three on the other side so this building is in the middle. Maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, and I started working here on an interior for the harbor building. But I'll show that when it's more finished. I also did some more work on this building, which I still don't have a function for. And you can see this line of andesite. That was my original plan for the roof, because it lines up with the roof of the walkway. But I decided, I think I need to get up on top of the market hall to show you. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Don't fall through the cracks. Yeah. So this is the walkway. And I thought it would be cool if the walkway roof lines up with this roof. So I'm gonna connect this, and then there's gonna be some kind of wall here, and then this will connect to the facade of the building. I put a roof on this. I'm not quite happy with this. It doesn't look too roundish. And I think the problem is that this intersects with the dome shape, quarter dome shape. So I think I need to put it back one more, and then it will at least be symmetrical. Because now there's one block here and then 1.5 block there, and then the thingy, and on this side there's only one block, and then the next step is missing, and then it goes straight onto 2 blocks, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna change that. And yeah, I just left this here to show you my thought progress, since I do so much off camera. It's a lot of trial and error. Just if I have an idea, I'll kind of sketch it out and then change it when it doesn't work or when I get another idea. So yeah. And what I wanted to show last episode from all the way over there, which was a little too far away, is I really like the depth here of the roofs. This roof, this roof, this roof, this roof. I really like how they all create this depth. Yeah. This is a nice view. Been also working on here. So I filled this all in. And I don't know quite how I want to do it yet. I made a pathway here, but this corner here is a little awkward. Maybe I want to move it over 1 or 2. Or another idea I had was make this connect to a building over here and then have a walkway here. So get rid of this one altogether. But this, yeah, I was trying a weird shape for this building just because. And I kind of want to have an entrance to the cafe or the pub below here from this building, but it's gonna be hard because this is right above this entrance. So how would I do a staircase then? Maybe that way? I don't know. I don't know. I've expanded this a little. These small towers are complete now. And I really like this corner. I don't know why. It's just really cozy. And I'll probably put some chairs and tables in here as well. Maybe even make a door here. And have another cafe or restaurant or whatever up there, in there. And then there's this giant staircase up to this building. So that probably is gonna have an entrance right here. Or maybe not even, because I think there's gonna be an entrance here. And then all the way over here. And last time I said I wanted to move this staircase to the entrances, but I don't think so, because they don't line up neatly with this building. Yeah, that would be one off, which is quite a shame. And on this side, I'm flying. On this side, it would be centered, so yeah. I think I'll just stick with this one. Because also, if there would be a staircase there and there, you wouldn't really use this walkway. Because you just use the staircases. So, yeah. Excuse the big noises, but this is a nice view of what I wanted to explain next. I didn't really realize how close to being symmetrical this was. And it kind of throws me off. Because if I would have realized, I might have made this entrance line up with the middle here. But I also kind of like that it doesn't. Resist symmetry. Usually resisting symmetry makes things feel more natural. And they probably didn't build these buildings at the same time. And they just had to build with whatever they had available, so I think it'll be fine. I like it, but it was just a realization I had. Let's actually use this pathway and go to another place I've been working on. I also did get another villager with a white coat, and he still doesn't sell mending. How rare is it? Do they still sell mending books? I really hope they do, because I'm missing my mending books. Where am I'm going here, I think. And then where? Oh yeah, I want to go there. Let's go all the way. I'll take you all the way. Show you that I haven't done anything in here. Here would be fine. Oh yeah, I did work on this. And I kind of like it. It's just a plain wall, but putting these things, these shapes up there, makes it a lot less of a plain wall. And this is a temporary staircase. This will be a big hall of sorts with a decent staircase somewhere. But for now, this is what it is. I have been working on the lecture hall here, and I didn't really know how to make an entrance into the lecture hall. And then I suddenly realized I already have one. Because the stands or the seats for the students will come all the way up to here, so the students can just use this staircase, then use this entrance, this walkway, and they can sit in their chairs. So I don't know, yeah, how high this place is gonna be, how high the ceiling is gonna be, because my plan was to make it all the way up to there and then even higher so you can actually walk up there. But then we have a lot of space we don't use, so I don't know. But what I really wanted to show you is the design for the stands or the seats. Can I get up here? Show you my parkour skills. My original plan here was to make it in kind of a circle, upside down dome shape. But I don't think that's gonna work. Because I can't really put the seats diagonal or facing the teacher. So I think I'm gonna tear this all out and then go with a design like this. I also had quite a bit of trouble, let me see if I can show you. Quite a bit of trouble with coming up with a design for the actual seats and tables. So I was debating putting only seats, because sometimes the seats have an armrest here, that or here, here. So you can sit in the seat and then have an armrest that also acts like a desk, which you can put your paper on. But I decided that I would like a table, so I tried this. That doesn't seem... That seems just like a weird abstract shape. Modern art or something. It doesn't really seem like a bench and a table. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted big rows or loose chairs. What happened here? Oh, I guess... yeah. So I decided to go with fences, pressure plates, which is gonna be annoying if you're walking here. And these seats. And I'm also getting rid of the dome shape, and I'm gonna copy this design all the way up to the top. I have to do some calculations as to where to start and where to finish. And then I'll put this same design on this side and on that side with a walkway in between probably, and maybe even stagger these outside ones, like have this row start here, so you kind of get a feeling of it being dome shaped, roundish. Yeah, I think that'll do. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So that means I have to get rid of all of this. So sometimes my ideas and sketches take a lot of work to build, and then take even more work to tear down again, and then take even more work to build up the new idea I have. And I hope that works. I hope it's gonna look cool. And also I took this design a little further here on this side and put these nubbins in between. I think it's gonna be looking quite fancy. As per usual, it's been a week since the last bit I recorded, and I had the whole week off of work. So you might think, oh, he did a lot of work then. He played so much Minecraft. Everything's going to be finished. But no, unfortunately. I think the only thing I did was kind of finish this wall. I'm gonna put some trapdoors on here. And maybe add some details. Not quite sure what. I kind of want to do something here. Let's do this quickly. I think I want something like this. Oh yeah, I made I made this. Very beautiful. But yeah, I figured out, I guess, that I like playing Minecraft to wind down after a day of work. I love it. And when I'm on a holiday, then I just want to enjoy my free time. Also, it was my mom's birthday, and my siblings were in town. And they live abroad, so I don't see them that often, so it's cool to hang out with them. Oh yeah, I did do this. I made a pathway here to here. So kind of starts the same as this one, but then it goes here. Kind of follows the terrain, but I made it in 2 steps. I think it's nice. I don't know how much of this hill I'm gonna keep in the long run, but for now it's nice. Oh, and also my brother was here, like I just said, and he suggested I build the church somewhere else. So my plan for the church was having it here on this island, but he suggested there. And I don't know. I was really looking forward to building something big on this. It's not even an island, it's a peninsula. I was really looking forward to that. But he has a point. 'Cause can I get up here? Yeah. It would be nice to have the church right by the town square. And it would make the transition to sand a little less sudden, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it long and hard. I don't know. But yeah. During my days off, I was playing a lot of Final Fantasy 13, and it's a weird game, Final Fantasy 13. I bought it. It's trilogy, 3 games, and Final Fantasy is kind of weird in how they make their games. They like to spread them out over several games and sometimes even different media. Like Final Fantasy VII had a movie to go with it, and Final Fantasy 15 has like 5 DLCs, and there were like 9 planned, but some got cancelled. Final Fantasy 13 is a trilogy, which are named Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13 2, and Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. Really confusing. But anyway, I had bought them 2 years ago, and I was mostly interested in the 3rd one. I don't even know why, because it had the best art, box art. Oh, I also dug this, by the way. But I played 1, and I kind of liked it. It's a really complicated, convoluted story. And alright, this is all dug out now. That's what I was gonna say. Guess I can dig this out. That's kind of annoying. But I liked the story, and then 2, I didn't really like the combat and the pacing of the game. But I sat through it so I could enjoy the third part the most, because you could play the third part, just the third part, I guess. That would be kind of weird. Story-wise, I mean, you'll get dumped into this complicated story. So yeah, I don't know. But I was just having fun playing. Well, I finished 13.2 and started the new one, and that was a lot more fun than the others, luckily. So yeah, I'm just having fun with that, which is why I wasn't playing Minecraft. Basically. Another thing, this series might go on a little hiatus, because tomorrow is the release day of Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, which is the newest game by From Software, who also made, and not just that, it's also directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki. And in case you didn't know, he's also the director of all the Souls games, except 2, and Bloodborne. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm just gonna spend all my free time playing that, probably. So yeah, there won't be Minecraft for a while, I'm guessing. I will play Sekiro on YouTube. You will find it there. Hopefully, soon. Coming to a YouTube near you soon. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really been super hyped about a new game, since I'm not into gaming that long, and I've mostly just been discovering old games, or I also haven't really been following the news, and not all, I don't know. We're not living in an age of the most epic games. I don't know if that's true. I think you can only judge that like a few years after. Like, this was actually a pretty epic game. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I've never really been super hyped for a game. And when Sekiro was announced, I was like, oh yeah, I'm really glad he's making another game, and I'm also pretty glad it's not Dark Souls 4 or Bloodborne 2. I hope he doesn't make those games. But it's probably the same kind of game. Same kind of game. As Dark Souls and Bloodborne. But it's set in feudal Japan, I think. Or in old Japan. The time of the ninjas and the samurais. And I don't know if I'm not a big fan of that, necessarily. But then again, I'm not really a big fan of medieval times, or even Victorian times. And I enjoyed the hell out of Dark Souls and Bloodborne. So, I need to sleep. Let's grab a boat and go to the fishing farm. Oh god. See, it looks pretty good from here. I like it. So I wasn't really super hyped about Sekiro. I think it's gonna be a good game. The one thing I'm really gonna miss is character creation, which to me is one of the best aspects of the Souls games. And yeah, I just hope it's gonna be... We have company. I just hope it's gonna be as accessible. Accessible is not really the word I'm looking for. But Dark Souls, or the Souls games, are hard games. They're famous, infamous even, for being really hard games. And I do agree, but also I played them all and I finished them all, and I'm not a great gamer. It's just they're so fair and well balanced, and putting a lot of time and efforts into it is so well rewarded that I could finish them, I guess. And I don't know, I hope Sekiro is gonna be the same. But I don't know. I'm curious. Yeah, so the story started at me saying I've never really been hyped for a game. But I must say, I wasn't really hyped for Sekiro, as I just said. But it's coming. I bought it a few days ago, and I can preload it now on Steam. So I can already download it and then play it as soon as it goes live. I'm pretty hyped. So, and I don't like to get hyped, because then you get disappointed. But I'm pretty sure... I know it's not gonna be my favorite game ever, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy it. So yeah, I guess we'll have to say goodbye to this town for a while. Let's use our last fireworks to celebrate. I'm gonna have to look at this. Look at this. Take a good last look. It might be a while before we get back here. Yeah. But the good thing is, I may get a lot of inspiration. Well, it's not really the style that I'm building here, but I am very inspired. Yeah, that's one thing I'm kind of worried about, is that one thing I love about Dark Souls, and especially Bloodborne, is the architecture. And did I show this, by the way? Did I even show this? I don't even know. Let's end the episode here. Yeah, I really love the architecture in the Souls games. And how awesome is the architecture in ancient Japan gonna be? I don't know. Well, if I get any inspiration, I probably won't build it here, because I don't think it will fit here. But who knows? So yeah, this is the lecture hall, as far as I got. Maybe I haven't shown this. So I don't know if I want this to be an open walkway, like have a fence here or something. Or maybe even a full wall. So this is just a full wall, and then you only have a few places to go down here. Oh yeah, and these columns are probably gonna go. I kind of want you there, though. In case I decide to make the tower higher than the room, then I know where the rest of the tower goes. Okay, this has been one rambly episode. If you're not gonna check out my Sekiro playthrough, it might be a while before I see you again. Hang in there. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.